Greetings, everyone. How is everybody doing today? Kappa, Phantom, Scobalst, good to see all of you. I should have filled my water more. That was irresponsible of me. Well, happy Tuesday, as well as U.S. Election Day. I hope anybody of relevant sort voted at this point. It's probably too late. We're going to be not worrying too much about the election, though. We're just going to be vibing. We are going to slay our regrets and whatever other, I don't know, religious terminology follows. Because we're on to the final regret. But we know there's something more after that. There's no way that we just fight the three. So what comes after regret? Who knows? But everybody's having a good start to their week. Hide from the sun. Well, I've kind of been, I don't know. I've wanted to hide from most things this week. I don't know. I didn't want to be working and shit. And well, I said I wasn't going to talk about it too much, which I won't. This is, as has been the case for a few years, an irritatingly consequential election, but I have high hopes and not too much concern. So we've got that going for us, I guess. But now I have to remember how to play this game. I gotta remember all my damn buttons. Alright, then we got our sick-ass combo. Switches our weapons here. Okay. Yeah, just hiding away from media. Yeah, I have not taken any precautions. I took like a couple hours off this afternoon, but mostly I was just... I'm just dealing. But again, I am not terribly worried. I expect good news to come. So I'm not too terribly worried. Sure would be nice if tomorrow was like Friday already, though. Okay, we can't do anything there. Yeah, that irrational anxiety about it. Based on pretty much all the data I have available to me, I don't believe there is a reason to be concerned. Things should play out at least fine. We'll see how well it plays out in some ways. But that's fine. At this point, we're just I don't know, penancing. We're here to penance, mea culpa, beat the shit out of stuff. Fine is a strong word. Yeah, you know. Fine is a strong word. Well, in more fun news, I have been, I'm trying I have been trying to make shorts, and I'm continuing that trend, but I'm sort of seeing what might work better. Specifically, I need like shorter shorts. No, I don't think so, Scobalts. That needs some kind of new thing for me to get across. I don't think you're the weird one for not being concerned. I think there's a lot of people that aren't concerned. I guess some of it depends on why you're not concerned. Oh, you know, that's not the button. But it's okay to not be concerned. Hi. But anyway, so I've been trying to make shorts, right? And I posted up a couple recently, and one of them did much better. And I think in large part because it was much shorter. I think I have a natural inclination to try to make longer shorts that, like, include all of the context, because that's the way my brain works, and I'm like, yeah, this is better. But I'm thinking that to get shorts that work better, that was a lot of damage, I actually need to... Oh, shit. I need to ignore that inclination and, like, oh, shit. And just, like, sort of jump straight to the amusing piece of clips so that they're just, like, they're a little punchier. It's like I released just, like, a 7-second clip. And I think it's done much better. By much better, I mean, like, 550 views, which is pretty good. Not, you know, groundbreaking, but pretty good. I think it eked out a single subscriber as well. That's, you know, that's the big goal. Oh, but also, so I had a bit ago commissioned up a shorts editor to redo and do a couple new ones. Five total shorts for me, and I got the notification that they were starting on the commission, so they are doing the... That's not the right button. That's also not the right button. Jesus Christ. What is that? A yellow item thingy? I don't think I'm familiar with that color. But anyway, so I should be getting my hands on some actual edited shorts in, I don't know, a few days. A lump of gold. So I will be very curious to see how well they perform in comparison to my own self-edited dumbass shorts. Damn it, I could have munched on him. Excuse me. I attacked the wrong way. Yeah, we'll judge it harshly. We'll see how it goes. I hope they're good. They seem like a pretty good editor, all things considered. Okay, so that's a dead end. I mean, some of it is that I simply need somebody else, like, with a different style to sort of help contribute to the channel, so to speak. Because that just opens up to a new audience, right? Like, somebody else's editing style provides sort of a different experience than mine do. And then, you know, maybe that appeals to different people. And then that makes it more likely that a different set of people will choose to subscribe and whatnot. Widening the net, so to speak. Yeah, get out of here. Let's see here. Okay, so we haven't really gone up. One day, we're creeping ever closer. Monsieur?
Wayfarer, you stray
Right now, I just keep, like, creeping closer to 460 and then, like, backing off a little bit. It's like 2 steps forward, 1 step back.
Let not these black mists deceive your
Who the heck are you
eyes,
guys?
for you stand before the procession of shadows. Figure of the sinuous mists. Pay us with the false coin. The one with jagged edges
false
and
coin.
forgotten features. The one that is worthless and
I
desired.
don't think I have that.
Thus, we will guide you through the dense blackness to the remotest of places.
Oh. I sure do have that.
Now pray, lie down on the cold stone and let the black curtain.
It's
envelop
even freaking coffin transit like Dark Souls. Just lay in this open air coffin and off we go. Profundo Lamento. Where the hell am I? Down here. Interesting. Acquired a band. Oh, yeah. Second rosary knot. That's totally rad. If I could find someone to, you know, do the thing with the rosary knots. Add them to my rosary. Ah, surprise. Okay, so going this way should rejoin where we have been previously, right? We just pop right over here. Oh, no, that's not the right button. I had a Dark Souls moment where I couldn't remember what the hell the dodge button was. I was hitting the Dark Souls dodge. It's fine. Everything's fine. I see. Okay, so we don't need this question mark anymore. Because this is just something we can traverse now, okay? Cool, cool. I see some spikes down here. Is that a... Yeah, okay, that's the bottom. It's true that... You know, this actually does kind of have a little bit of a Mortal Kombat vibe, especially for those kills. Oops. Seems like a big fat cathedral. Ah, the Mother of Mothers. This is a new area. Okay, I don't really know if we're supposed to be here yet, but since we are, we might as well try to find another teleporter if we can, so that it's easier to get back here. if at all possible. Oh, okay. Can you... Thank you. Stop it. I made a mistake. Man, I need to start using stuff that increases my defense, because I'm taking, like, chonky hits from people. Also, where can I increase my maximum health? That's got to be an option. You know, that should count as hitting him from behind. Oh, shit. Oh, that one was fake. Just kidding. Oh, that sounds like another sister. This. No, it's got to be in this room. Straight up a fake wall. Yeah, you go back to your sisters. Your family. Okay, so I could just slide under those. Who the heck is this guy? Whoa. This guy has a lot of freaking health, man. Fortunately, he's really predictable. Very manageable. As long as he's alone. I don't want to have to deal with that while somebody else is around, because that's going to make that a lot messier. Get slapped. Forgot this thing's reach is crazy. Let me just slap those guys through the wall. Sucks to be you guys. Oh, okay, great. I'm going exactly at the wrong time. I love that for me. Hey, Seaweaver. How's it going? I don't really mean to hit it yet, but you know what, that's fine. Can't die. You know, that's fine. Dying is a reasonable excuse for being unable to talk. Okay, I see. There's also down here. No, don't. Nope, down. Okay. There we go. Little fakey boy. Man, those are a lot less obnoxious, swinging the Veredicto around. The sword, I had to get a lot closer, and I'd end up getting stabbed a lot. But now I just freaking swing away. Okay. Where is that going to be asking me to go? Nope, you're not fake? You gonna come out? No? Weird. Yeah. Okay, that one is the real deal. Whoops. I could have gotten a execute on that. It's very melancholic music here. Okay, so there's a place for a bell. Hey, that's a shortcut. Nice. Okay, that doesn't really answer all of the questions that I have about this area, though. Because we still have this, which should activate something for a temporary period of time. But what? Oh, I wonder if it... No, it shouldn't. Okay, I don't think it's that, but I don't know. But I do seem to recall that perhaps if I do this, it actually shows me. Oh, it's there. Isn't it? It's that. Oh, I can just control this. Okay. So that's not a timed thing. That's just presumably something that we need over here. Well, before we go gallivanting off over there, let's check out what's down here. That was a bad jump. Oh, nice. I do get some health out of you. Okay, there's nothing that way. There is a right path all the way over here. Oops. Can you grab the ledge? Thank you. All right, so what do we have through this area? Okay, well, before we go up... Okay, so this is a path. I wonder if that's another lump of gold, which I don't know what the lumps of gold are for. I see. Okay, so this is not... Sick. It's just loot. Martinet of Forge and Thunder. Launches an electrified mace in an arc, inflicting lightning damage. Yeah. Huh. Interesting. Oh, that's interesting. That's a new area. Unexplored. As of yet, undiscovered. There we go. Time those right. Instead of getting slapped around. Ah, okay. Got it. So that's another dead end of that variety. We're figuring out the location. Can I... How high does that arc? Probably not that much higher than this. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Maybe we can... Bong. Hoya! Close. I don't know if I can actually pull that off. It's a valiant effort. You know what? I should mark this. Red. Sure. That way we can come back to it later. Oh, you know, in other annoying news, so I was scrambling before stream, because I use a Bluetooth Xbox controller for my general gamepad needs. And I was struggling to connect it before stream. And, like, it turns out that my PC was not activating its Bluetooth. Because it says that it couldn't start the device. And I'm like, what the heck? Now I'm annoyed because I wonder if my Bluetooth adapter is borked. Which is a real pain in the ass. Unfortunately, I can just plug in the controller, and I guess it's like the only thing that I connect via Bluetooth, so it's not like a whole crisis, but like, come on now. Well, and I think it's... Oh, alright. I think it's built into my Lips of the Golden Mask. What the heck is that? It's a rosary bead. Slightly increases resistance to fire. Fragment of embossed gold, part of a broken mask from another era. The nuns of a long-forgotten convent vowed to stop exposing their burnt faces to the world. The conviction of its former wearer still keeps the metal warm. Huh. Does this have different lore? No. What about this lump of gold? Unusually dull, ugly gold nugget. Small creases and pores can be found on its surface, implying it may have been part of a larger face, once punished by the miracle. Your first Garbo game? What do you mean by Garbo game? Just game in general? Lump of gold. I was nothing more than a face, carved from the purest and most resplendent gold, creatorless and with no lineage. My voice, once acclaimed, was condemned by the high judges and punished for eternity. Without hands to rescue me, without ears to hear my truth, I was forever abandoned, adrift in the turbulent tides of merciless time. Game. I mean, I guess it depends what it is, but I could give it a shot. Oh, how do I get up there? Oh. I cannot get there. Whoop. Oh, so that's gonna be the multiplayer car only up? Yeah, I'd give that a shot. That seemed like fun. Damn. I see. So we need this to be down here. Hey, Whitney, how's it going? Man, you too are closing in on 128. You want me to voice lines for it too? Like sort of narratory style lines? I could potentially do that. Yeet. Interesting. Yeet. Bonk. One of these here. Actually, you don't seem to be able to aim down. Oh, you made it a canon prologue? Gotcha. That's funny. Okay, what's going on over here? What did I leave? Wait, is this a new area? No, this is where I am. They are gonna make me do this timed. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Up, over. Flappies. Up, 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 up. Here you go, asshole. I have, Whitney, it's been a really, really long time, but I have watched Neon Genesis Evangelion. Its ending is wonky. That's one of the things I do remember. Up, 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 up. Wait. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot they did a Honkai Impact collab. It seemed like a pretty cool collab. I don't think I'm supposed to be here yet. What's up with this tree? Well, have you...
Is where the first miracle took place.
Have you watched just the series ending, or have you gone and watched the movies as well? Because I'm still unclear of whether the movies are supposed to be the canonical ending, or if they're like alternate endings. Like, it's very strange. Where the hell am I? Movie's supposed to be alternate. Yeah, so like you're not alone in it being a little bit miffed about the ending. I mean, they ended up making like variant endings out of the movies. So like, I don't know. Clearly things were friggin' weird. Also, hello, Diener. How's it going? Man, yeah, the ending is... Honestly, the ending of Evangelion is like... I don't know. It's like quintessentially anime. It's one of those things that has shaped the opinions of like a lot of people on how weird animes are. Whether that's fair or not, like, if it's really, like, representative, I don't know, but, like... Oh, shit. There's a second attack. Okay. Okay. Okay, and how about you just deal with that? God damn it. Get the hell out of here, you dickbag. Mistakes were made there. Well, yeah, I mean, that Evangelion is one of the 3 animes of all time. I mean, that is accurate. And it's just, it's got some wacky endings, is all. Well, honestly, it's actually very appropriate to be talking about Evangelion while playing Blasphemous 2, because it also has weird, like, religious symbolism all up in it. The one with 02? No, 02 is, Darling in the Franxx, right? Am I remembering that correctly? Anybody else fact check me? Yay, I found the teleporter. Huzzah. There you go, bro. There you go, bro. Oh, shit. Bonk. Oh, it was a fake wall all along. Well, I'll be damned. I didn't really watch... Ah, shit. I didn't really watch too much of Sailor Moon. Around the time that would have been, like, the big thing, I was more watching, not Rurouni Kenshin, Inuyasha. Inuyasha was the thing that I think I was kind of watching instead of Sailor Moon. Largely because that was what was on Toonami. Good old Toonami. Honestly, Inuyasha's pretty good. I haven't watched it in forever, but I guess I can't say. Actually, it's pretty good. I remember it being quite good, and I've never seen anything that would indicate that it was like actually a dumpster fire. I think it just works. Was very good and you watched it good? Good. My memories hold true. Yeah, that's a recipe for getting what you want, Diener. The youngest and the only girl. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay, so now... Man, I really need to find whomever is going to let me increase my rosary beads. Got anything new to say? Okay, no. Still looking for the damn sisters. I mean, I've got 3 of them. How many can there be? Who knows? What's your most underrated? Oh, there's still some more over there that I might like to explore. There's some space there. There's some space here. Yeah, let's go through the forest. Yeah, I was just one of 2 between me and Kappa. I don't really remember either of us being too much of a favorite. Although maybe that just means that I was the favorite because I was the youngest. Kappa might remember things differently. You know, I did like Knights of Sidonia, actually. I too enjoyed Knights of Sidonia. I remember feeling frustrated because I feel like the end of the last season was kind of begging for another one to sort of wrap it up a little bit more, but that didn't happen, and that's kind of a bummer. But I did like the Knights of Sidonia. Oh, is it she done yet? Whatever. I'm just gonna say Sidonia because I'm never gonna remember to say it differently. Yeah, I think the only thing that really held back the Knights of Sidonia was the fact that it used that sort of it just the animation for it's not like it was early CG, but it was like early for a full CG anime, and it didn't look the best. And that's a shame because, like, if you look past that, I thought it was really good and I enjoyed it quite a bit. I am not familiar with Ninja Scrolls. I have, and, well, you mentioned it's old, but as a different note, I've been out of the freaking anime scene for what seems like forever, because I've been much more consuming that style of content as manga. And so, like, I don't remember a lot of the animes that, like, I used to watch or whatever. Well, and the other challenge for me always to talk about a lot of stuff is because, like, I remember some of those from, like, when I was younger, like, that we're talking about. But once I got old enough, I just consumed anime and manga, like, just, like, huge portions at a time, and just in, like, a very casual fashion, so that, like, I don't remember the names of most of them. I just grabbed one, watched it, and then just, like, kept going. So I can't remember, like, too many meaningful names and stuff. Well, honestly, as far as ways to watch stuff, based on especially the way, like, Crunchyroll has been behaving as like really the main non-Japanese platform for watching anime. They have been pretty significant shitters. So piracy is kind of okay. It's kind of the moral way to go because like Crunchyroll has been behaving real badly. Well, it's barely even Crunchyroll. It's actually probably more whatever the company was that it merged with or was bought by, but they kept the Crunchyroll name because it's kind of less shitty seeming. Yeah, like Crunchyroll is really the main player to get like the legit way, but I don't know. I have very little respect for Crunchyroll. Damn it. Ow, I took a lot of damage. Whoops, I shouldn't have killed him. I could have stolen. Okay, so we want to go... Yeah, Funimation, I think, is the one that it merged with. Hey, yeah. Don't hawk a loogie on me. Freaking birds, get out of here. Sony merged. God, freaking... It's really upsetting how few, like, media companies actually exist at this point. Ah, shit. I would have wanted to steal that health. Damn it! I keep missing the opportunity. Oreos. I like Oreos. Well, yes. Money is power at the moment. Problem is that lots of things need to be changed so that money is not the primary source of power anymore. It's a bit of a problem. Lots of things are getting shittier. Ah, he turned around. These weird creepy babies and thorns or whatever. I don't care for it. Can I make that jump? Yeah, we can. Yeet. There we go. Oh, interesting. I can't actually get there from here. Whoa, buddy. You need to relax. I still think it's funny that those guys get munched by their damn owls once they die. They were never your friends. Hey, look. Creepy baby. 10 out of 33. Oh, this connects over here. Okay, I see. We actually gone this way? Not really. I keep getting distracted going other ways than, like, actually doing the quest I'm supposed to do right now. Okay, I can't go up here. All right. Okay. I think we've actually explored the place now. I can really do the thing. I made a mistake. Nope. Nope. Yeet. Yeet. Ah! No, you asshole! What the hell is this? Stop slapping me around. Bro! Bro! Leave me the hell alone! I forgot those guys explode. Hey, Glow, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Oh, you know, you mentioned 7 viewers, which makes me want to... So there's been a big controversy. And honestly, maybe it's just drama bait, quite frankly. On Twitter, where somebody was posting up, commenting in the VTubing space, probably broadly the streaming space, really. Ooh, what have I found? That, you know, some big streamers or whatever will sort of try to help people stay sort of motivated with the thought that, like, if what you've got is like 5 viewers, like, you know, picture that as 5 people in a room with you. Like, that's quite a few people. Like, that's a pretty good stream, despite the number being small in comparison to, like, streamers, you know, with hundreds or thousands, right? It's a good start, is essentially the idea. And there was somebody who is commenting, calling that toxic positivity, as well as sort of essentially saying, well, I'm disabled and the only job that I can do is streaming, so 5 people just isn't enough. Stop, like, with the toxic positivity, essentially. I was just like, I don't think that's a good attitude to have. I don't think that's helpful to you, even if you are trying to make streaming like an actual avenue to making money. Like, that attitude is self-destructive, broadly. Because it's going to come out with the way you, like, interact with your viewers. The idea that they're a money source and, like, you don't think 5 is enough. It will very much stunt growth to have that sort of attitude. And I don't think that that's an attitude that should be carried forward. Well, yes, persistence is certainly key. And, like, I don't know, it's just been an interesting back and forth for a bit. Like, I get the frustration, right, of being like, I can't do many other jobs, like, if you are disabled. Because I do see a lot of disabled folks in the streaming space, and I think it's awesome that it is a place where they can thrive, right? Because, like, the significance of their disabilities just is diminished because, like, they're making their own schedule, they're, you know, working in their own home, especially with VTubing. They don't even have to, like, show their face. They can, like, they could be on, like, Iron Mouse, I think, is often on medical machines, potentially, like, on stream. And it's awesome that, like, that doesn't have to become a distraction. She just can stream. And that's cool. But for that, like, it's very important that you maintain the correct attitude, because when you enter into it not as something to, like, fill your time and, like, have a good time and enjoy, and you're just there being like, this is the only job that I can do, so it's time to, like, do it. It's like, you're just not going to succeed with that sort of attitude, I don't think. Because it's one of those things that people will be able to tell. People can just tell. That being the case, though, I do still think that there is a degree of benefit that can come from I don't know if I'd go so far as to say, like, disability, but, like, there's a degree of relatability that can come out from people who are maintaining a decent attitude while still, like, sort of talking about the troubles they go through, or, like, things like that. Because oh shit, I hit that wall way too early, and I have no health vials. But I still maintain that maybe it's largely based on the sort of type of people that commonly seek out VTubing to watch and things. That there's a certain draw that comes from, like, people, like, relating to people's struggles, right? People that do talk about, like, the hardships they have and, like, why they're streaming rather than doing something else. Like Iron Mouse. I think there is, like, there is appeal that she has with people because of what she's goes through, right? But it's all about the attitude that goes along with it, rather than just sort of, like, out of the gate being like, well, this is the only job that I can do, so you owe me money to watch me and shit. So, you know, get to it or whatever. I got bills to pay, otherwise I'm starving. Like, then you're just kind of guilting people, and it's like, people aren't gonna have a good time with that. That's not good. That's not good. That doesn't go over well. Oh, hey, look. Big fat treasure. A raven amulet. What is a raven amulet? Also, I saw Priestess lurk their way in. Hello, Priestess, and welcome. The ukulele apology. Man, I recently watched, I don't know why, it came back up in my YouTube feed, I think, of somebody having reacted to it like a year ago. I don't know. I can't get enough of watching people react to that insane apology. It's insane. It goes beyond words. Like, I'll be honest, that sort of behavior is so far outside of, like, what I would call anticipated human behavior that I'm like, I don't understand you. Like, what are you? Like, do you know how people function? Like, how? And I guess what's frustrating is that, like, big content creators just keep revealing themselves to be these people. Like, they get big, and then they go and freaking molest children because, I don't know, it's a thing they do. Like, why? I don't understand. Well, in that I understand a little bit more, in the sense that I assume that kind of person, I mean, it's a form of sociopathy, right? Like, they go and they just are manipulative. Like, they just know how to build up their audience. They're just doing whatever is necessary to get that audience that they want, to get that attention that they want. And, like, eventually the mask slips, they reveal their real selves, like, turns into a freaking bullshit show, right? Like, because it's undeniably a trend that there is an crap, what's the word? It's there are an irregular number of creeps that turn out to be large content creators, right? Because, like, in everyday life, it's like 1 in a million is an absolute disgusting creep, right? And then you look at the content creation space, and it's like 4 out of 100 are absolute creeps, and you're like, that's just too damn many. That's too damn many creeps. What is happening here? Like, how is this? And I mean, it's fame draws creeps, I guess, you know? Like, that is the way. From a purely selfish perspective, I've also been watching Jax films. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Jax films on YouTube. So Jax films is a secondary channel to Jax Films, who does, like, normal stuff. Jax Film does normal stuff. He's a guy. I don't know I don't know if his name's actually Jack Films or whatever. But so Jax Films does, like, normal content creation. And a couple years ago, he wanted to start. He got on a sort of crusade against shitty React channels, and he made this second channel called Jax Films as a direct reaction and sort of a comparison to Sniper Wolf, which is SS Sniper Wolf on YouTube. And I don't know if you're familiar with Sniper Wolf and potentially that controversy that came up a while ago. Honestly, I don't know if I would be surprised if you were familiar with Sniper Wolf or not, because apparently Sniper Wolf is, like, huge, because she just, like, ends up in people's YouTube feeds. Like, if you go to YouTube, like, not logged in with, like, a raw account, Sniper Wolf's around. She's very popular, I think, with, like, young watchers of random shit on YouTube. And Sniper Wolf reacts to TikToks a lot, but she's really, really bad at it. Like, it's some F-tier reaction content that you have to be either brain dead or a child to enjoy. Like, it is really bad. And so, Jax Films actually spent, like, months, a long time, doing nothing on that channel aside from reacting to her content in the same way that she reacts to other content. In just it's just abysmal. And, like, no meaningful commentary, just laughing, just maybe not even saying anything, and all of that. But anyway, now he's turned it into more meaningful content, just because Sniper Wolf turned out to be insane and, like, showed up at his house after, like, doxing him and being like, it was a whole thing. If you want to look into it, it's a whole thing. I'm sure you can find freaking video essays about it on YouTube. It was an adventure. But he's now turned it into like a React bingo. So he's got, like, a bunch of bingo cards, and they'll watch other shitty content creators do react stuff and then be like, oh, that one, they didn't do anything but laugh. And then like, if anybody's got that on their bingo card, you know, they'll end up, they'll watch these creators until they get a bingo from somebody in the community. It's pretty amusing. But where I was going with this, how this ties into what I was saying previously, from an entirely selfish perspective, it's kind of frustrating to see those things and see these channels that have like millions of subscribers that make just the most garbagey react content where they do jack shit and then like have millions of subs, and I'm over here at least trying to do tutorial stuff. I'm at least very active talking to the chat, right? We might just play games, but we have conversations. We do things. And I'm like, I can't even get my ass to 500 subs. And these yahoos are out here just making the worst content imaginable and finding themselves with millions of subscribers. I'm like, the world is unfair. The world is just unfair. We talking? I don't laugh with dumb jokes. Hey, I sometimes laugh. Sometimes I miss them. The world is a vampire. Oh, that's gonna be a fiasco. Ah! Oh, I'm being killed. Ow. Ow. But anyway. Tirade over. Shitty people don't deserve attention. Shitty creators don't deserve attention. And I at least deserve ever so slightly more attention than I get. That's the long and short of what I was really getting at, I guess. Ow. Hoi. Hoi. Oh, that was easy. A Mark of Martyrdom. I actually have a lot of these. God. Hey, I would make a much better president than we've had, but I don't know if I want to deal with that shit. Sounds like an awful lot of work. What did I get? Oh yeah, I got the Raven. Resistance against projectiles. Ancient relic favored by superstitious elderly women as a talisman to repress guilt and conceal secrets, as though anything could remain hidden from the miracle. Oh yeah, that's what I got. Wow, I have a lot of those freaking marks of martyrdom. Jesus. I mean, sure, I guess I'll just acquire this. It's cheap, and I have so many. I don't really like the other weapons as much. I mean, I guess I could invest in them. The last moment unleashes a devastating slash. Sure. Oh, I should hold on to these. I can unlock another little goobery statue slot. Oh, you know what? I just noticed we're back in the place with the sick-ass music. Hold on, let me execute you. I have heard some Smashing Pumpkins. I sort of almost sang. I know the tune. The world is a vampire. I just don't know lyrics to songs. I don't know lyrics to songs. I don't know names of singers, and I don't know names of band. It's very annoying to my wife because my wife really keeps up with like music and artists and things, and she'll be like, "What's that song?" And I'm like, "Couldn't tell you. I've definitely heard it." Like, I definitely have heard it. I couldn't tell you. It drives her nuts. She wants me to remember things better, and I just don't. Yeah, my wife originally, when we were younger, you know, going through school, she wanted to do, like, radio. She wanted to be on radio and do that. But then it was pretty much the time that radio died, so she did not end up doing that. Because, well, radio died. I guess, you know? Yeah. Radio's not really a thing. So instead, she ended up with a more mundane career path for a while. Then she sold sex toys. That was cooler. That's more interesting. But then she stopped doing that because it turned into a stupid mess. Sex is big business. It's true. She was good at it, and then the pandemic happened. She was good at it. She made good money for several years, and then the pandemic happened. And she was doing like an in-home party business, so she would go to people's homes and throw the parties and sell the stuff. And you know, it's hard to get into people's homes during a pandemic, and why would you really want to? So that happened. That is an accurate description of the internet, Diener. That is in fact a thing.
Blessed are we. Feast your eyes upon our shop window.
I especially like it being boiled down to that specifically. Lair of the Living Bear. Sure, I'll buy that. Got a lot of money. This is resistance to fire, increases chance of critical hits when using prayers. Sure. I'll buy your shit.
Our paths cross again, penitent one.
Well, yeah, it was the main thing is that, like, she was much more geared towards doing the actual live stuff rather than having, like, she had a website, but she just hadn't done the sort of online marketing to sort of keep that going as effectively. And so it was unable to maintain effectively. So the reality was that there were plenty of women who did dramatically increase their business during that time, but it was the people that were just willing to go out and catch COVID repeatedly and spread it to people because they were assholes. Like, it was those people that were just like, oh yeah, I just kept going to people's homes. I didn't worry about it. And it's like, you're an ass. Like, 100% an ass. And so yeah, like, there were people who really boosted their business, but it was assholes selling to assholes. And, like, that's why my wife just wanted to get out of the business, because it was like, it revealed too many of her clients to be absolute assholes. It's just like, it wasn't fun anymore, I guess, is really what it comes down to. It wasn't fun anymore. And so she decided to stop doing that, and that's reasonable. Okay, so we've got like a couple doorways down here. Maybe that's where I need to go. What? Fire. Oi. I have another mark of martyrdom. I have so many. Ah, that's up there. Oh, I can't jump high enough to get off that wall. Never mind. I'll be back later. This is why I have it marked on the map. I really do like the music in this particular area. It's some good-ass music. Hey, 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 hey. Cut that out. You don't get to attack through walls. I get to attack through walls. You are not following the rules of engagement that I just made up. Damn it. Okay, I can't jump high enough for that either. I really gotta give my ass a double jump. Double jump would really help me out in several locations. Ah, shit. Aw, oh, damn it. I could have executed. That's the only problem I have with this weapon, is that it's really easy to be mid-second swing while the enemy is, like, showing that it could have been executed. And I'm like, well, you're already dead. Damn. Oh, cool. I'm just gonna stand in the damn fire. Ow. Ah, fire. Leave me alone. Ah. Okay, well, I was hoping to be able to go up, but I certainly was not able to. So that's... Oh, I see. I see. So there are definitely some places. No, I'm in the right spot. I have discovered places I have not been. Oh, this goes down here. You missed, Chief Cut. Well, unfortunately, October's over. That being said, though, I did like having random ass stuff. So, you know, if stuff is relevant to various games, maybe I'll make some more effort to find random shit to add to the model. Honestly, the main thing that I discovered there at the tail end of that, was that any place that is selling like VR chat accessories seem to be most of the time delivered just as like Unity packages, or even just like an FBX with accompanying material, which is like super duper easy to add into the model. So I have a much larger pool of random shit to add to the model by exploring the sort of VR chat accessories, props, stuff space. I cried the blind man to his deaf wife as he watched the crippled children run up and down the stairs. I've heard that before, I think. I couldn't ever, like, pin down exactly where, but I think I have, and it's sort of amusing to hear it. Well, this has not led to anything. Ah! I'm trying to get up here. What are you doing to me? Also, what was this? Scroll of the Elder. Manuscript belonging to the cantankerous old man who dwells in the hamlet of the Golden Knots. Contains a list of names that cover the parchment in ink from beginning to end. The text was illegible, written in its entirety with a penmanship as nervous as it was erratic. Letters intertwined, overlapped, and ran in chaotic courses, some so small they were barely noticeable. The paper was smudged, scratched, ran through with strokes askew. All of it gave the strong impression that the author had been rushed, be it by fear or anxiety, Or perhaps their intention had been different. To confuse, to erase their trace, to conceal. Man, I wish my stories had better reach. I like narrating shit. I didn't know I liked narrating shit until I started narrating shit, and I was like, I like doing this. But I can't get the freaking videos to work on YouTube. It's very frustrating. Meep, meep, meep. Ah! Damn it, I missed it again. Hoi! Damn it. I also can't get up there. How do I get up? What the damn hell? Alright. Now, I am going to have to go to the old BRB screen for a moment because I haven't eaten dinner, and dinner is now ready. So I must go acquire for myself soup to consume and turn into energy. So I will be right back once I have a bowl of soup, and then we will vibe momentarily as I eat soup. All right? Be right back. Get yourselves snacks or drinks or talk amongst yourselves. Anyway, I'll be back. All right. I return with soup. So how is everybody doing? I see we're discussing deer skulls. Excellent. The adventure continues in search of that, apparently, priestess. So, going back, I guess, to the sort of like reaction, like poor reaction content, I guess it's sort of interesting to think about like how I feel about that for like, because a lot of VTubers, right? A lot of VTubers, a lot of streamers watch it like while they're eating, which very relevant at the moment. We're eating. Oh, that's hot. But like, it doesn't really sit very well with me in the way that it's very often pretty heavily sort of like content steely, you know? Because they usually don't end up with any credit for the content they're using. Well, you know, like, Daily Dose is such a common one. The Daily Dose of Internet that people, like, watch while they're sitting down to eat. And there's so many huge streamers that do it. Like, I like to believe that they've sort of, like, talked it out with Daily Dose guy. Because apparently the Daily Dose, like, pays for all of the videos that they use in, like, their Daily Dose of Internet. Because they pay the people who have those, and then, you know, I don't know if they credit them or not in the description or anything, but they paid for the content with permission to put them in their videos, and, like, you know, that's the gold standard. But, like, then you have so many people who watch it indirectly, right? That are just, like, sapping views, potentially, from the Daily Dose channel by watching other people reacting to it. And reacting can be used pretty loosely here, because a lot of times they're just, like, watching it, and they're, like, eating at the same time, and just like, oh, yeah, wow, They're just sort of throwing it on to entertain chat. It's like handing an iPad to the kid, right? Like, that's what it is. They hand it over to, put on videos to distract chat while they have to, like, well, mommy's got to go eat. You guys watch this. And I guess the thing is in a lot of contexts, I guess it's not too bad, because there's the argument that it's just, like, in the live stream itself, right? So it's, like, it's a little different because it's, you know, it's just the live content. Similarly to how, like, DMCA is a little more forgiving if it's, like, the one-time sort of live thing and then that's it. Problem is, of course, then, like, a bunch of clippers come in from behind and they just put those sections back up on YouTube. I don't know. It's unfortunate to see how much of, like, I don't know, disrespect there is for content creation and, like, using other people's stuff without permission. Which is, of course, again, one of the reasons that I don't really react. I tried the once, right, with the Elden Ring lore video. But I probably won't do it again, just because I'm not very good at it. Like, which I knew beforehand that I'm kind of shit at reacting to things, because I have very little to say on top of, you know, what's there. You know, one of these days, Priestess, we're gonna find you a deer skull. And you know, if my ultimate claim to fame is, like, the #1 VTuber for connecting you to taxidermy needs, because that's just what my chat turns into. You know what? I'd take it. I got soup on my glasses. I had to fix it. Yeah, it was kind of interesting on the reaction front because, so as I mentioned, I was watching the Jax films, and he had a chatter that I think said something extremely profound that Jax Films sort of reacted to, which was they called reaction content like sort of analogous to a mukbang. It's like the mukbang of content. Like, you just don't want to really be lonely. You just want to watch somebody else watch something. Just like a mukbang, you watch somebody eat something. It's like, it's the mukbang of content. Like, oh yeah, it is kind of like a mukbang. That's interesting. It's good soup. So what have others eaten for dinner? That's a common discussion topic that comes up, yeah? What have others eaten today? Anything exciting? Well, I mean, it seems particularly relevant. I'm sitting here eating soup. Gotta see what others have eaten. I really like chipotle seasoning. I don't like avocados, but chipotle flavor stuff has some good stuff. Can I have more music, please? Wait, hold on. Who are you talking about? Have videos of people who record themselves working at the computer? Call it body doubling? To what end? I actually saw a really bizarre clip that came up in a reaction of, well, I don't remember if it was Coefficient or Nags, two content creators that I really like to watch the videos of because they like to react to VTuber stuff. And that's very amusing to me. But one of them, I think it might have been Nags, doesn't really matter, came across a video that was like, it was like 7 hours long, and it was just from like a camera set up on the desk. It was a 360 camera set up on the desk of Yagu from HoloLive. So the HoloLive CEO, who is like, I don't know, himself got celebrity status. And like, you can just have a 360 view for hours of just him working. And like, he's like, reach past to grab the water bottle occasionally. And like, he's just working. It was this weird 360 camera. It's like, why does this exist? Okay. So it helps people focus. Interesting. So do those videos tend to have like, I don't know, the audio that you would likely expect from like office stuff, right? So like some keyboard tappies and like maybe some rustling papers or whatever every once in a while from somebody working, right? But just like not talking. So I could see how that might help somebody focus, especially if you were used to working in an office setting and then you had to start working from home. Like having some of that stimuli that like reminds you of that space. Yeah, because like there was well, and it's like the old advice, right? That if you want to improve your results at a test, you want to study for that test in as similar an environment as the test as possible, right? So that like you just pick up on those weird sort of unexpected cues of like, it just like sparks your memories. And it might be kind of similar to that, right? So like you want to be able to focus, you listen to the work environment sounds, you see somebody, you know, like working over your shoulder, like you're on task. I could see that. I could see that. Well, the thing is depending on your workplace, one, that might not be an option, right? They might have gotten rid of an office, but I know for my like my work, we have an office, but there are very few people there. Like if I went into the office, nobody from my team would be in the office. So it's like, well, whoop-de-friggin-do, you know? So it depends on circumstances. I'm sure there are plenty of people, well, and a lot of people are hired now in places that aren't even remotely close to their offices, because with the pandemic, that really opened the floodgates to companies just being like, yeah, we'll just hire anybody from anywhere, whatever. Everybody's remote anyway. And so, you know, you've got people working all across the country for places all across the country. So, that's interesting, though. I could see that being useful. And also, I kind of shocked that you remember me talking about the ASMR dishes video. I think I've mentioned that like one time ever. Jesus. Like, that's remarkable. That video is oddly soothing, though. I stand by that sentiment. That's such an interesting term for it. I don't understand why they call it body doubling. Like, that is not the term that sort of jumps to my mind to sort of describe the function of that video. I don't know. Interesting. I don't see why it's called that, but, you know, nobody asks me to name shit, so I guess it's fine. Maybe. Yeah, like Motivation Buddy makes sense. But yeah, you are kind of like, I guess in a sense the intention, I guess if you look at it like what is the intention is to body double. So like they're working, so you're working, like you're doing the body doubling almost. Like you're using this as inspiration almost. Like I don't know. So this is just arbitrarily jumped to my mind. They've done some for cleaning. That's so... You know... All right. I was going to slightly change topics, but now I'm not. Because thinking about it more, I think some of it is just like... I don't get it as much because like that's just not the way I operate. But thinking about it, how like how much like my wife yells at me because sometimes she just wants me to like go away and like leave the house for a period of time because she's like, I can't get shit done around here if you're not getting shit done. And like when I'm at work, she doesn't want to be doing cleaning or stuff because it's like running the vacuum or whatever while I'm at work, and I might have meetings and then it's loud and all of that stuff, right? And so then once it's like after work and I'm like chilling out, it's like I can't be doing stuff to work if you're just not doing things to work, right? And so maybe it's that sort of personality, that sort of mindset that serves best with this sort of thing, right? Because they're like, I see somebody else working and that just, you know, gives me motivation to like to do the work myself. Like, yep, it's time to go. Look at these guys getting shit done. I got to get some shit done. So it's like, this is just one of those things that I don't get sort of from a emotional standpoint. I can get it intellectually, but I don't really get it emotionally. But I think I can see how that could help some people. Yeah, like all kinds of different people. Dear, I don't need something like that, but hey, if people recognize they need that and they can do it, cool. Like, awesome. You know, all right, now I'll slide to a different topic. It's times like this that, like, it jumps back to my mind, like, a prevailing attitude, if you will, a trope of YouTube streaming that was sort of came to my attention from a few early chatters that like popped in, along with just sort of things that I would see discussed on Twitter and things. This weird prevailing circumstance that like YouTube streams, like streamers don't talk to chat, right? It's like I remember really early on that I had a few people stop by momentarily, say hi or whatever, that were like, wow, you actually respond to chat. And I was like, this is bizarro land. Like, how do people stream and not talk to chat? Like, what are you even doing here? And well, you know, just sitting here eating and chatting, it just brings that roaring back to mind of like, what the hell is the point if you're like streaming and just like not talking to chat? That would be so uninteresting. Not just to watch, but to like to stream. Like, why would I do that? I do sometimes get too focused and I neglect chat for a moment while I'm too focused. That's true. I do that. But I like to think that that's not tremendously common. I try to keep it to a minimum. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's why it's so hard to get new people into YouTube streams, because everybody thinks like it's not worth it because nobody's going to be there. Or, well, nobody's going to actually talk, I should say. Not that nobody's going to be there. Man. Twitch keeps being a fiasco as well. I don't know. You all probably don't keep up with it too much, but every like a week and a half, I feel like Twitch turns out to be on fire with things they're saying on Twitter. It's like people getting arbitrarily banned, people getting definitely not arbitrarily banned, but people saying it's arbitrary because they think that they changed the rules, but they definitely didn't change the rules. They were just not reading the rules correctly. That was a recent one. They just yell at the game. You know, I do yell at the game occasionally. That's true. I do that too. I can proudly say, though, that I definitely talk to chat more than I yell at the game. Maybe until I play Getting Over It. Someone will have to check if I yell at the game more than I talk to chat while I'm streaming Getting Over It. That will be an important metric to keep in mind during that stream. But anyway, so like recently over on Twitch, they added some like slight... I am going to play that once I get 500 subscribers. That's the promise, Whitney. That's the promise. Once I hit 500 subscribers, that's the incentive. Tell your friends, I guess. Tell specifically your friends that want to watch me suffer, if they exist. Bread. Good bread. Bread and soup. What was I saying? Oh, yes. So there was a big kerfuffle. This was maybe a month ago, where Twitch clarified some dress code rules. No. It's not so much that I'm calling you lonely because I don't think you have friends. It's that I don't think you have friends that would specifically want to see me suffer because they don't know who the hell I am, most likely. I can see how that could be misconstrued. However, I can understand how you might have perceived it that way. But anyway, so they clarified the rules around dress code. Mostly in that they clarified that the rules apply to VTuber models, which had already been a thing that was understood. Or at least I understood that. Like, I knew that that was true from back when I streamed on Twitch. Like, that was in the terms of service. Hold on, I'm eating bread. And so everybody got, like, all bent out of shape because they thought they had changed the rules of dress code, but, like, they didn't. They just clarified it. And, like, the rules for the dress code are, like, so not unreasonable that it's, like, it kind of drives me crazy every time this topic comes up. Because the VTubers inevitably get bent all out of shape, and they're like, okay, so first and foremost, one complaint is entirely reasonable, which is that Twitch is really inconsistent with punishment for, like, sexual themes, because there are just the wackiest shit that goes on in the hot tub streams. Like, absolutely bonkers live streams with, like, you know, face cam streamers. Well, face cam might be generous because they got, like, ass cams going on. Like, they somehow avoid getting bans and punishments, and then VTubers do get bans and punishments. And, like, that being the case, that complaint is reasonable. However, what I do find annoying is how many VTubers have made the design for their character without consideration of what the terms of service are for the platform they plan to stream on. Like, they just never checked, and then they just are like, so little clothing. There is so little clothing, because quite frankly, some of the bar, like the most recent one that they got all bent out of shape was thinking that this was new, that it was like, you have to have your hips covered. And it was like, well, what does that even mean? And blah, blah, blah. And like, honestly, it really just comes down to, you need to have underwear on. Like, more or less. It's like, look like you at least have underwear. Wear underwear. Like, that's kind of what it comes down to. You should have, like, at least what appears to be, you know, underwear on your hips. And the number of VTuber models that don't reach that bar because they have, like, giant hip cutouts to clearly demonstrate that, like, oh, they definitely can't be wearing underwear. Like, that's the point, guys. That's a little bit over sexualized. Like, can you tone it back? Like, it's been in the rules the whole time. But anyway, it's very annoying. Every time that shit comes up, I'm like, I'm glad for two things. One, that I am TOS proof. There's not a single rule for attire that would catch my model. There's not a single thing can get me banned for the appearance of my model, which is awesome. I love that for me. Two, that I don't stream on Twitch. I agree with you, Whitney. To sort of like pad my statement a little bit. There are spaces where I agree with you. I find it a little bit frustrating with, I guess, people that don't properly understand the art signifiers to make a model look like a child, because the thing is there's a lot of them. There are cases where people get caught unfairly, because there are, of course, petite women. Like, there are small, fully adult women that get mistaken for kids and whatever. Like, in real life, they get mistaken for younger, and like, there are definitely some models that fall into that category that get unfairly chastised. That being said, there are definitely others that lean into the sort of design markers to indicate an actual child, and that's a little bit squiffy. There was, I don't remember who it was, but there was one on Twitter that was complaining about getting called like a child model and like lolly and whatever, and how they didn't, like, it was frustrating to them to get called that and everything. And she was like, my model is based on me. And then she actually showed, like, here's the picture of the model, here's the picture of her real life person. And it was like, okay, yeah, except you've accentuated all of the things in the model that make someone look like a child, like bigger eyes, bigger head, like the proportions of like hips, like short legs, shorter leg. Like there are things that you can do to a design to make it look like a child, and there are things that you can avoid doing that would then make somebody look like a petite adult. And I was like, you did all of the things that would take your inspired by an actual petite adult and turn it into kind of looking like a kid again. Like you done effed it up. So I understand that can be a bit of a like squiffy line to deal with, but I agree that I don't like the childlike models that specifically the ones that really like lean hard into being, I mean, at that point, like coquettish and overly sexualized. Like, I actually don't care if you have like a childlike model and then behave like a goober, like, you know, normal ass goober or whatever. Like, I don't really mind that. That's fine. It's just when they get like saucy and it's like, okay, hold on. You're getting too saucy for that model. Like, stop it. You're gooner baiting in a freaking kid costume. That's weird. Don't do that. Anyway, damn, that bread is good. Just soaking my bread in my soup broth. And it's so good. Yeah, you're scaring the real people. Well, it's just one of those things that, again, sort of like the audience mirrors the streamer. Like, that is just a thing that holds true. The people that you end up attracting, you know, sort of are telling of what sort of things you do and who you tolerate. And, you know, there's a lot of weirdos in some of those chats for people that I do not care for. I love oats. I don't care for a lot of Greek yogurt. It's a little bit too, like, I don't know. I don't want to say sour, because I like sour things. I don't know. Vanilla Greek yogurt could be okay. Man, I love oats. I love oats on, like, anything. Oats are my favorite grain. It's normal to have a favorite grain, right? That's a normal thing to do. All right. Soup accomplished. Oh, interesting. So there's like it's more of like a textural thing for with yogurt for you. Like, it just, well, as you say, it makes you feel uncomfortable. Red River cereal. What's Red River cereal? Do tell. All right. Here we go. I should turn the music back down. Now, see, frozen yogurt. Frozen yogurt's delicious. So is ice cream. Both ice cream and frozen yogurt. Delicious. Okay. Now we gotta learn how to get our asses up here. Let's see what we can do. Hey, that does pretty good damage. No, well, that's fine. Pair of large frame glasses with those cords on them. Oh, so like the around the neck sort of cords. Well, actually, one of the first things that I did kind of want to make, so I never got around to it, largely because, well, the Eldritch stories just, are proving not to be very effective on YouTube anymore. Like, I was having some success, and then so I haven't been as on top of it. But I actually wanted to make a 3D modeled, like, book. So I could have, like, a floaty book that, you know, I could be, like, I'd be reading, and I don't know if I could make it turn pages or not, but it would be pretty cool if I had a little book. A book to look at. I mean, I am halfway there on the glasses, because I do have the big round glasses. They just don't have any chain coming off of them. Ow. Ow, stop it. Ooh, nice. That worked exactly like I'd hoped. Where am I gonna make it a monocle? I mean, I could make a monocle. I would think that a monocle is easier than glasses. You know, I actually, in real life, I tried for a little while to find a monocle, but it's actually quite difficult, or at least moderately expensive. That's just a little more expensive than I want to spend on, like, a meme, right? To find a proper monocle. You can find, like, gimmicky, cheapo, shitty monocles, but the thing is that a proper monocle actually has what's called galleries on them. So there's, like, the monocle, and then off the back of them there are little, like, metal sort of like trusses, so that it fits effectively in your, like, your eye cavity. So, like, because, like, shitty monocles, right, you bring up and then you have to, like, squint really hard to, like, hold it in your eye. You're not actually supposed to have to do that with a good monocle. It's got galleries on them so that you can, like, set it up and, like, squeeze it into your eye socket, and it'll, like, stay there. But finding a proper monocle with actual galleries on them is much more difficult. It's very annoying. Okay, anyway, Red River cereal is a porridge made with a blend of cracked wheat, rye, and brown flax seeds that was first created in 1924. Interesting. Is it somewhat red in color? Is that why it's called Red River cereal? Or is it just originate from a Red River region? And then how does it compare to, like, oatmeal? Because it seems similar to oatmeal. Like, you've clearly got some other stuff in there. I mean, you know, wheat, rye, and flax seeds that are just a different kind of grain. Like, I guess I don't really know what those would be like just as an oatmeal replacement. Are they, like, a little firmer than oatmeal? I feel like they'd be a little firmer than oatmeal. I can't kill that. Why am I swinging at you? I already got that, right? I did. That gets me up there. Nope. Go down. Hey, come back. Ah, you can't get me. Dummy. Wait. we have a question mark here. What did this require of us? What was blocking us? Aha! Yes, perfect. This is what we want. This is something we can now do. Well, sort of. Hey, you ass! That freaking hurt! Okay. Yeah. Ah. Whoops. Okay. Here we go. We gotta do this. And we gotta this. Hi-ya! Not fast enough. I screwed it up. I hit the wrong button. I did not switch weapons when I intended to. This is maybe the one thing that I don't care for about this game. So we have these specific actions that I have to be able to do in order to move around. I don't really like the traversal methods to be tied to the weapons like this, because it's a pain in my ass to try to switch. Because I tapped that twice, but it only did the one switch, so like it wasn't ready for me to do the drop down. So I can reorder these somehow. Let's switch these. Maybe that'll make it easier. I just don't feel like I should have to dance around switching what weapon order I have when all I want to do is use a traversal method. That's maybe my only complaint, is I don't like how they did that particular aspect of moving around and gaining access to things. Evokes a memento of poison, which inflicts miasma damage all around. Oh, these have lore too. Chant inscribed with pin and hemlock in a poisoned royal tome. Every night, the ancient monarch sat in the darkness to inscribe his envy in bile-soaked letters. Verses intoned amidst the metal sparks by a legionnaire to the rhythm of her hammer and anvil. Thus she forged her brother Esdras' weapon, imbuing the metal with blessings. Verse dedicated to the blackthorn that, piercing the flesh of a storm cloud, made it bleed thunder. Okay, so that's the end of this room. We can get rid of this. Remove. Sick. Okay, so now let's go up. Damn it. Let's go up this way. Okay. Dumbass. You can't get me. I'm down here. Uh-oh. You can get me. I have a big, long laser beam. Oh, that's why I have this actually down, all the way down here. I need that to be able to jump on in order to get high enough for this. But I had... How do I get any higher? We can just go up. Huzzah! We have found new shit. That guy's just hanging out right in the way. Okay. Ah, oaths weren't really available. Gotcha, interesting. That makes sense. Okay, but how do I go over there? How do I get this out of my way? Well, shit. Well, shit. Not enough oomph, huh? I was really kind of banking on this working. I mean, oatmeal does seem to be superior in almost every way, but that doesn't stop this one from being something. I don't know if it's actually superior in every way, but it is funny that oatmeal just has some advantages. I mean, hey, you worked with what you had at the time. Can't fault Canada for that. Damn, man. Wow, I mean, this is like literally the only possible path up, but I didn't think it... Oh, well, that's definitely a wash then. We'll call that a draw. You know, actually, interesting point of feedback / question. You know, as we had been discussing, like chatting and YouTube and all of that. So I'm curious because I had sort of always made a decision long ago that I wasn't going to put in the effort to do what a lot of streamers do, which is like when they get messages and they respond directly to messages, they often read those messages out first to give context. Like, this is the thing I'm reading. So I have largely not done that, I'm sure you notice, and I kind of rely on chat popping up down here for me to be like, you know, for it to be kind of obvious what I'm responding to. How do you all as chatters feel about that? I warn you, if you don't like it, I'm probably not going to change. However, you can still be honest. Like, is it annoying that I respond to things that were not, like, audible on stream? And that if, like, you're not looking at the stream, you might not actually know what I'm responding to? Or my sort of initial argument was that I feel like it's more personable and it feels like more of a direct conversation, which is why I sort of initially chose to do it that way, aside from it also simply being easier for me to do. But like, I always felt that, like, if I were like, when I watch streams, right, and if I'm paying attention, I like seeing them just immediately respond to things that popped up. Because I just felt like it was more conversational rather than being like, oh, so-and-so said this, and then responding to it. And maybe that's just a function of how many people are in chat, right? Like, we don't have that many folks here, so we can all keep up with what I'm likely responding to, as long as it's sort of the most recent thing. Don't worry, Whitney. I'm probably not going to change because, like I said, this way's just a lot easier, and I sure do like easy. And you know, if I become huge and I have to keep reading, I do try to read them, I guess, if I'm jumping back to a thing that was said like several lines ago, because like it becomes much less obvious what I'm responding to. So I don't know, maybe it just kind of comes naturally once your chat's moving fast enough that you're like, oh, I'm this one that I'm is the thing that I'm responding to. We're all A. That's funny. Honestly, yeah, a little bit, Whitney. In the past, I have paid much more attention to the elections, like, at the time of. This year, I've done, I don't know, like, I've sort of emotionally distanced myself a lot more, so, like, I'm just kind of, like, fine with what's going on. But also, you know, I normally stream on Tuesdays, and I wasn't about to change that. Yeah, Diener, I legitimately hope that I never actually grow to that size. Did I just not come up here like an absolute dumbass? Is that what has happened? Like, all of that freaking running around and I just didn't come up here? What the hell is wrong with me? Why am I like this? Yeah, I don't trust AI at all right now for that, honestly. Like, I just don't think they are going to be accurate. Because the thing is that... So, we'll get into it very briefly, because there seems to be a real problem this year that I've sort of seen talked about and indicated, that we're running into a very, like, unsurprising AI problem this year, because it very strongly appears that the AI has been used to sort of help inform polls or adjust polls or things. And the problem is that then those polls are very likely being turned around and reused in an AI analyst program to predict the outcome based on polls that were partially produced by AI. Like, it all funnels into nonsense. Like, there's no analysis happening. Like, there's no... Because there's a lot of evidence that the polls are extremely weird and sort of untrustworthy this year, because they are impossibly low variance. For instance, we're going to get a little bit into statistics here. So when you poll a lot, you simply expect for there to be variance, right? The easy analogy, of course, is if you have a bucket of M&Ms that are two colors, and you know that the bucket is half one color and half the other color, and you continually reach into the bucket and you pull out 10 well, let's say 100 M&Ms each time, you're not going to get a 50-50 split of M&Ms every time. You're going to get 40 to 60, and then 53 to 47, and, 67 to 33. Like, you get variance. Like, that's just what happens when you're sampling randomly. You get variance. And last election, the variance on polls, like, on average, was, like, 8 points. So, like, some of them were much higher, some of them were much lower, like an 8-point variance. This year, the average variance is something like 2.1. It's, like, statistically impossible for every one of the swing state polling to be a dead 50-50 heat every time every poll is done. So, like, essentially what that means is I don't trust any of the predictions. Like, they're just not viable. Like, it has become evident the polls are absolute dog shit this time, and they're just not going to tell us anything. And what that especially means is that those polls feeding any kind of AI, it just doesn't know what's happening. Like, it's just not gonna work. And a lot of the sort of intangibles would lean much more towards Harris winning. Just because of the nature of, like, where the enthusiasm is, who is out voting, the key issues that play, the demographics that Trump has managed to insult, like, in the last week, which are all going to sort of put the finger on the scale, so to speak. That was fun. Unfinished lullaby. And perhaps some of that is hopium, because I would much prefer Harris win. But I am optimistic that that is going to be the outcome. Fragment of a lullaby written by a mother intended to soothe the cries of the innocent one. Sleep, my child, sleep. Don't cry. My voice sings to you. Never mind. There's no fall damage. I was concerned. Well, and let me also put it this way. This time more than ever, if Trump does win, I will seriously have to reconsider my opinions about universal suffrage. Like, I will unironically have to believe that there are a subset of citizens who do not have the appropriate wherewithal to vote. Like, legitimately. But the thing is there really hasn't been that much flip-flopping of policy. Like, I'm not sure of what specific policy that you are sort of pointing towards with that. Is it gonna go back up? Huh? Ow. But the main thing that you're also, like... The thing is even if Harris were to flip-flop, like... Trump can't do anything aside from lie. Like... everything he says is a lie. Like, I don't... There cannot possibly be a more flip-floppy individual about anything than Trump. Okay, I don't think I can go up there yet. Is there a way to go down? There's not a way to go down. How do I go up? How do I get in here? Oh! I see. I see. I can use this. And then go, wah! How far into the game am I? Not very, I don't think. I am attempting to get to the third regret, is what I am doing. Down. Okay, fine. And as far as, like, the length of this game, it also came out with a relatively sizable DLC quite recently. So, like, whatever the original game was also has DLC content on top of it in addition. So there's like even more game to be played. It was incredibly timely, in fact. It was immediately prior to my playing on stream that came out. Aha! This must be it. What are these little gold blobs all over the place? That's my question. What kind of soup? I had an andouille sausage, garbanzo bean, kale, potato soup. We don't have a name for this soup. It's just a soup we make. Like, we were actually just discussing how the soup needs a better name, because every time we're like, hey, what do we want to make for, like, food this week? We're like, what about that soup? You know, the sausage, kale, potato, garbanzo bean soup. It's like, oh, I like that soup, but we have to say all of those things every time. It's a good soup. It is really good. Just doesn't have a flashy name or anything. We have arrived to a boss. It took us forever.
I live.
Not for long.
I live again inside this merciless and cold metallic casing.
Oh. Hey, look, is this like the brain in his stomach? Is this guy like Krang from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Was long ago my body.
Also, this is extremely Warhammer 40k.
And I feel that I am directed by forces that undermine mine own will. I live.
Sucks to suck, bro.
Although when I close my eyes in the intimate darkness behind my eyelids, I am still dead.
Interesting. Oh, shit. Ow. Ow. Hey. Ah. Oh, ah. Hoi. Okay, yeah, that's the ticket. You gotta... Oh, shit, I didn't move fast enough. Oh, my goddamn bones! Oh, I went into the fire like a dumbass. Okay, that was not correct. Oh, shit! He will cross the whole goddamn level for that. I did it again, like a dumbass. Get cooked, bro. Uh-oh. Whoomst. He's not done. He's not. Ah! Cut that shit out. Ow. I can't believe I dodged all those. Oh shit! I did not dodge that. Ah. Give me that. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, did I get him? Oh, no. Oh, we're not done. Oh, this is incredibly rude. Ah! Stop. Stop standing in my way. I'm toast. I'm not toast, somehow. No, I'm definitely dead. Ah! Ha! God damn it! I was so close. I was so damn close. That was freaking tense, man. I was so not prepared for the third wave, like, or third phase, I should say. Like, I was totally good with the first two, and the freaking third showed up, and I was like, aw, crap. I can't believe I just hit the goddamn wrong button and used up a health flask. Oh, I didn't actually use it. Wow, they won't use it if you haven't been hurt. Oh, that's so kind of them. Wow, having seen all of this, this is much more predictable now. Freaking no hit, baby. What's kind of remarkable is it's honestly not a hard fight. It, like, honestly, it was entirely up to that element of surprise. It's like I had to learn, you know, 2 whole fights in one go, and I just had a little too much health attrition to keep it going. Shit. Because now it's like, should be fine. There you go, bro. Ah, you left, you bastard. Ah! Ah, shit. I really like to focus one down. I can't move properly. I don't want to be focusing the big guy. He's far healthier. I can't freaking... One more hit, please. Get out of here, you asshole! Ah, shit! God damn it. It shouldn't be this close. I didn't leave myself enough room. That's frustrating. That one's, like, entirely my fault. Because I should have had that, and I just threw it away in that last phase. That's annoying. Oh, come on! Just give me my goddamn souls back, you dick. There we go. Yeah, the thing is the little guy is way more important to focus first, because he's lower health, so he dies much faster. The problem is he's just kind of squirrely, and you have to spend a lot of your time staying out of, like, fire and shit. Like, he is the right choice to focus. He's really fragile. But you have to actually be able to get to him. Oh, that sucks. That actually hits. Ah, shit. Okay, that was really good. Oh, yeah. Oh. Ah, shit! There we go. Yeah, I got it this time. There we go. Damn third phase.
be witness to this vigil before my final journey. My body has been returned to me at last.
This is a weird painting thing that we're looking at.
I am now master of this flesh, of this trembling, of this agony.
I don't know what the assumption is as far as endings. I will say that this is like 1,000 years later, it said. So I don't know if the ending of the first one has too much bearing on this one, aside from, I think, like, I don't know, they have referenced, like, the first penitent, which I think is supposed to have been the main character from the first one. And so I don't know exactly what ending that associates with. Probably the good ending where penitent, I don't know, lives or something, like, I don't know, did a thing. But I think that's really the only sort of effect that it has, because other than that, it's like this is 1,000 years later, so.
How sweet the pain when it is our own. Penitent one. You who came to witness the miracle, behold.
Uh-huh.
But the miracle, who bestows and wrests away its grace with inscrutable agency, saw its will tarnished in its prolonged absence. Erring in its newly created work, it conferred on that child as much its own as that of another. The blessing of deformity.
It's not a blessing.
Spread throughout our land, like a contagion. Its accursed seeds germinating like the wounds that sprout upon the scourged flesh of the repentant.
Cool.
The dying day already
Love
puts
that.
out its celestial light, causing my eyelids to droop. Let the miracle cast open its black gates, so I might venture to where that terrible dream, from which one never wakes, awaits.
Okay, bye, bro. Go to your dumb dream or whatever. Yeah! It's coming down. We're going in. Assumedly. Okay, that's still pretty high up. Like, I guess it's touched the ground, but that's still pretty high up there. That's a big old wall. I don't know what the 5, like, birdo sockets are. It's probably the next thing we're going for.
The full testimony has been revealed to you, and the counterfigure of the witness has at last descended.
Yeah.
The 3 great stone figures of the family have humbled themselves before us all. Raise your eyes
See?
as the dazzling beauty of the upper reaches of the city of the blessed name welcomes you.
It's a damn long name for a city.
Now go forth. Let not doubt leave its vexatious mark upon you.
So vexatious. Bye. What? I mean, I guess that's where I want to go. I just wasn't really expecting, Uh-huh. Okay. Just not what I was expecting. Wait, can I? Hiya? Nope. Going back. Ah! Why are you assholes alive? Ow! Ow. I see. It's up from here. But how do I go up there? I don't believe I have a thing to do that. I totally forgot that I can teleport back to the city from any checkpoint now. That would have been the easier way to get back here. Hey, bro.
Pray.
Can I have more altar pieces, please?
The
Thanks.
altarpiece on your back. Here, I will wait for you.
Thanks, bro. Bishop. What if we have the bishop and the choir master, huh? Hey, we got ourselves a resonance. Sierzo's favor increases any source of elemental damage. Excellent. We did a thing.
May the hands of
Nice. I guess I should go to the shop. I got so many souls or whatever they call them in this one. I don't remember. Nothing to spend them on. Hello.
You put.
What are you selling? Resistances generated, fervor generated, penalties, window time to perform a block. I don't really need either of those things. And I got the money for this expensive doodaddler. One of the seeds for those who dwell in secrecy. The sleepless ones will rise for the one in need of genuine protection. Okay.
Here among my.
I don't really know what it's for. It's a quest item, I guess. The massive tower that loomed so imposingly before us had no known origin. It seemed like it had always existed, a sentinel for the centuries, watching with unmoving sternness. Its architecture was foreign to us, weird as if its top had been severed by an impossible blade. Incomplete as it was, its many windows oozed with a waxy, opaque substance that sealed every access to the monument. The tower's warning to those who would see its ancestral silence broken. Gross. I guess it's just like wax like a candle, but I don't like the way you described it. It's gross. I find that upsetting. So we still can't get through that. Let me see here now. So we need the thing that allows us to traverse via those weird golden, I don't know, specks, doodaddlers, whatever the hell those are. And I mean, at this point, oh, yeah, that was like a teleporty thing. At this point, the only places that I believe I can access are down here. Oh, you know what? I think these back here, a lot of these treasures I might be able to access now, actually. Oh, the list of resonances. You could throw it. You could throw it in, I guess, game suggestions. That kind of makes sense. I am largely, I guess, indifferent either way. You can feel free to post it. I wasn't going out of my way to look for the resonances, but I also don't really mind getting the list of them. Just like, either way seems fine. So if you've got them, you could throw them in there. Because really all that not knowing means is that I'm gonna sit there and like try every combination for a little while until I find the resonances. And I guess I might as well just look them up at that point. It's just going to save me some time. Exactly. It's like, realistically, that's the alternative. Like, I can, you know, pretend that it's some sick gameplay for me to discover, but it's like, nah, it's just gonna be me trying to combine every single thing I've got until I find what it was. And that's not that interesting, actually. I see, so that's... Oops. So that requires a bell, but I don't know where the bell is. Oh, right. These things like all... Never mind. I don't think I have access to anything more over here. It was all double jump. I need a double jump for shit. I really need a double jump. I'd also really like to know how I get to the tier 2 of my, like, special abilities, because I would really love to be able to unlock these. I want to make my weapon better. Okay. Oh, I guess I could actually just go down this elevator. That might actually be faster. You go down this way. Take this here elevator. 'Cause I opened up that access way down at the bottom. I have all 3 weapons, in fact. You know what? I don't really feel like fighting you. You guys are kind of a pain in my ass. Ah! Man, I love the sweep on this thing. Oh, it's so satisfying. Stop that. Again, you guys are too healthy. You're a pain in my ass. I had dead cardinals. Man, I had a moment. You said dead cardinals, and I thought of the bird cardinals, and I was like, why is Priestess talking about dead cardinals? And then I remembered that cardinals is also these assholes. Like, oh, wait a second. The other cardinals. That's right. Yeah, I think I had actually just possibly gained access to going down some more. Never mind. But I did never go into these left and right. What? What the heck? Oh. Well, that was gross. Oh, you guys are making me do all kinds of weird shit here. Okay. There we go. The Immaculate Mother of Pearl Gouge. Metal blade with a pronounced curve. With it, sculptors carve and sculpt the wood with extreme delicacy to produce precise contours in their works. I know who would like that. His last work, Part 2. There was no corner of the city he didn't know. No hidden passage, extravagant shortcut, or dangerous alley foreign to his memory. He walked, agitated in long and loud strides, his eyes darting around in search for a muse, for that which awoke his misplaced artistic desires. After hours spent drifting without a purpose, a ruckus found his ears from a street nearby. Moved by curiosity, he followed the uproar, and what he saw froze the blood in his veins. Two men dueled with knives, their bodies pierced with slashes that shined like shoals of scarlet fish. They fought as blood soaked their clothes, staring at each other with eyes full of spite and fear. Okay, I was expecting that to have some kind of conclusion, but nope. That's it. They be fighting. Bonk. Bonk. Keep your lasers to yourself, bro. Whoops. Yep. Take him back here. Oh, now you'll run all the way across, huh? Boop. Bonk. 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 Asshole. Will this get me past that? Nope. Bonk. Oh, I'm an idiot. Yay, mark martyrdom. Slam. Get out of here with that shit. Oh, I should probably go do something about two of you. Here you go. I got you back. Oh, shit. Yeah, I was like, there's no way. I'm stuck in a goddamn corner. No goddamn way. I'm annoyed that I'm here. This is not where I wish to be. Irritating. You know what I noticed there is that these guys seem far more susceptible to ow. Okay, cool. To elemental damage. I guess I need to dodge through them. I'm so used to things not being able to be dodged through. Yeah, I do need to dodge through. Elemental damage seems to be the way to go with those. But also, I could just bail. Bonk. Alright, this time we're gonna use this. So that we spawn here. We don't end up coming from freaking all the way over there. Very rude. Okay. How do I get in there? I guess that's for later. Get out of my way. Damn, cooked him. Oh, I still need that. What? Swing! Leave me the hell alone. Can I hit that? Oh, wait. Hold on. Hiya. There we go. That's probably a good idea. Also, what does this do? Timed. Okay. Yeah, I don't really want to go to the left, but I do need my souls. Yeah, how about you guys just wander over this way? Huh? Yeah, great, cool, great, love it. I forgot the button again that does that. Oi! Shit. You go, asshole. Enjoy that fire. Damn it, I'm in this state where I've apparently died enough that I have guilt. I have to go deal with that. Even recovering my corpse was not good enough. Very rude. A shortcut. Some atonement. Okay. Yeah, but first, now that we've sort of cleared the way... Oh. Okay, I actually got there too fast, and then I should not have done it that way. Alright, well, fine. I guess I won't do that again. I gotta get on that, and then I guess wait. Hoi! Don't you do it. There we go. Shortcut accomplished. Shortcut accomplished. More than a shortcut. Beneath her sacred grounds. You alive? You are not. Most excellent. Oh yeah, like the double jump that I need to get up there. That checks out. Whoop. Yay. I haven't seen you in a while. What's up?
Is it your wish that I continue with the story of my promise?
Sure.
Indeed. It was the miracle's
Why not?
will that made the bell ring. But it was the lady's sin that brought the curse down upon us. The lady. The most beautiful of women, who lived in the palace by the lake. Lived to admire her own beauty, which she believed to be unnaturally divine. The reflection of the lake in which she admired herself returned her own beauty with yet more intensity and splendor, keeping her spellbound for days. Desiring that reflected perfection for herself, she prayed to the lake that no one else might see that reflection. As she looked at her reflection one more time, she saw her face distort to the sound of a terrible tolling that rose up from the lake's sunken bell. Do you wish me to join you in your next confrontation?
No,
Then
that's
I shall
okay.
continue my search until our
I got
next
it.
meeting.
It's cool.
Penitent one.
Could I maybe get a... Yeah, that's what I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted. I gotta go... get rid of my guilt. Get rid of the guilt. Take it away.
Welcome back, the flowers, but the beauty...
What? Bruv.
So
Yes.
be it.
There we go. I don't know what the hell you were talking about.
The sacrament now going...
I guess I should have listened to what the hell he was saying, because I assumed it was just the precursor to taking the guilt again, but... Oh well.
Pray, how can I assist thee, penitent?
I have a tool for you.
This gouge, as precise as it is delicate, is unquestionably the most suited to this noble wood. Know that you have my gratitude, penitent one.
Okay, so what does that change? Nothing? Okay, well.
May
Okay.
the hands of the...
See you later, I guess. Alright, back down. Let's take out this, what I presume to be a boss. That's a lot of blades. Oh, well, that would be why. What? Oh. Ah! That's not what I want. Ah, Jesus. Okay. I can't clear that. I take less damage, but I can't actually clear it. Shit. Uh-oh. Ah! Ooh, hey! Whoa, buddy! I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. Oh, shit. He's added more stuff. God damn. Yeah, I really got to figure out how to get out of the way of that particular attack. I wanted that. Can I have that, please? Okay, I can in fact dash past. Ow. He's too far away. Ah! Ah, shit. Oh, shit. That's... I thought you were coming at me. Okay, I can't break those in air. Ah, shit, I was early. Oh, he changes direction. I'm not gonna make it through this. Oi! Oh, God damn it. All right, that's certainly manageable. We're getting... Damn it, let me pick that up. All right, that was a really strong start. Damn it. Oh my god, he just keeps changing directions. What the hell is that? Damn it. Okay. Okay, nice. Didn't take any hit. Ah, shit! Damn it. I mistimed that. Oh, shit. So irritating. God damn it. That, honestly, that's the move. All of the other ones are kind of fine, but he just, like, when he can just go back and forth, that's the one that gets me. God damn it. I was trying to dodge that, but I was too close to the edge. Okay. Bro! I meant to jump at that. The inclusion of that lightning into my routine is dramatically increasing the damage I'm doing, which is really helping. Ah, shit! Oh, God. Damn it. Wrong button. I don't know why I stood there and just, like, didn't attack, but I'm fine with that. Huh. Sharpest tool in the shed. 2 marks of martyrdom. Oh. This isn't what I expected. Who are you?
How dark and uncertain are the rooms where the miracle allows us to see and talk to one another. Even after the deaths. Even after the dreams. Penitent One, we are in the Chapel of the 5 Doves. And before you prevails the narrative voice
of the
of
5
the
doves.
witness. All that remains of me is testimony.
5
For my
doves are like the
deceased
last
body
things to
lies
collect, I bet.
exposed
Well,
in
not the
its
last, the
urn of
next.
crystal and gold. You return from the long dream to avoid the birth. You will have
Man, you're
need
just
of
saying
the
words.
uncorrupted tongue that my mortal remains still harbor, whose forbidden whispers will guide thee on the path to such an undertaking. Release the 5 doves, and thus the urn containing my body shall be opened. Wake up now from this dream.
What? I can't say I follow, my man. Oh, left. What? Oh, we can't jump there. There's no escape. Means the upgrade must be here. Rumbly. Passage of Ash. With his ability, dependent one can now perform a mid-air jump. Excellent. Oh, getting the first snow, huh? Do you get a lot of snow, typically, where you're at, Diener? What the hell is this? Another lump of gold. Not as much as you'd like, huh? I've given the lump of gold. Nothing happens. Okay, well, this is the thing that takes the lumps of gold, apparently. Lump of gold. Alright, well, I think this is probably a good place to call it for the day, as we just got that double jump and we just cleared that boss. We're at 3.5 hours, and I think that's about right. All right. Ah, you used to get more. Now it blows away, huh? We get some. We don't get a whole lot. Just some. Usually don't get a whole lot. But anyway. Thanks for hanging out tonight, Priestess, Diener, Whitney, and all those who were here before. We'll be back Thursday again. This time we'll be back for EDF 6 with Virion Alpha. Should be a rip-roaring time, as they say. But I hope you all enjoy your evening. Go get sleep, get rest. Enjoy your midweek. Hopefully work's not too bad, assuming you have work. But I will see you all next time. All right. Bye.
Initiating goodnight sequence. Dispersing appropriate dosage of compound 347. Initiating phase 1 of memory calibration. This won't hurt a bit. Just close your eyes.